Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Playing some more Stormworks, build and rescue. So I fixed the shuttle and I have fixed the RCS vehicle. I loaded it and we are ready for takeoff. So this is going to be the last launch to the moon for the next little bit. And hopefully if I make it and everything goes good, we'll just use what's there, what's available to us on the moon. I'm going to do some exploring. The next few videos are going to be about exploring the moon. So this one, we're going to go to the moon, set up, and then we'll be ready, absolutely ready to explore. It's exciting. It's an exciting time. So I realized in the last video, it was pretty quiet. So what I tried to do is I tried to adjust the microphone levels here a little bit, and just to make them a little bit better. Yeah, so I'm all ready. It's loaded, everything's ready to go. I didn't fix the hitch. So this should be interesting. I hope it doesn't compromise the craft. It could, it very well could though, it very well could. I don't think it will, but it very well could. We could just randomly explode, right? For no reason. Let's see, brakes are off. We want to make sure the brakes are off. I'm going to do my best to touch down on the moon without compromising the wings or a wing. I want to have some jet fuel this time for when we come back. I've got plenty of fresh air on here, which I'll be using to refuel the vehicle, the RCS vehicle. The takeoff is slow. Yeah, whoa, there we go. Game trying to catch itself there. There we go. Okay. Stabilizers are on. Perfect. I wonder if I turn the brakes on. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, look at that. You see? We'll see how this goes. I may end up just having to reset. Like it's already having a negative impact on the craft. Stormworks. Where are we? Did we hit 6,000? Yeah, we're only at 6,000. All right. Well, we'll have to see how this goes. I am using a little bit more fuel than I wanted to on taking off. But so I did fix this. Look at that. That is our velocity in meters per second. Oh no. Let's see. 2, 3. Once it switches over. I'm going to have to change that again. 244. Yeah, something. So, I don't know. It's kind of. So, I have a pulse, right? You need a constant signal to the on switch. To the timer, and then you need a pulse to go to the memory stores. So that's what it does. It pulses to the memory store to turn them on to save the number, and then when the timer is complete, it sends out another number. But because it has a constant, I'm not sure actually, unless it's constantly giving me the velocity. Not too sure anymore. We'll have to see what happens. Because, I mean, here it's telling me I'm going 250 meters per second, and this number just keeps growing and growing and growing. So it still isn't quite, I think that is, I don't even know. I'm not too sure. All right, rocket thruster on. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. I just have to organize it again. But that will work. That will work. I know, it's giving me a negative number for my velocity. This is adding again instead of subtracting from itself. It's all messed up. It's all messed up. Should be subtracting instead of adding. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, anyways, despite those few issues, we'll go back. Try again. I'll try again. Right, what it's supposed to be doing is I'm using the length XY. So it's taking this X number, it's taking this Y number, our current Y, and it's giving me the distance to this here. So if I say 450, well, maybe I have to do that. Maybe I have to multiply it and, no, that doesn't, right? If I say 450,000, that's where I want to go. That's the length. But what it's doing is it's continuously adding that to that instead of subtracting it. So I don't know. And it's not even that accurate either. It's just, yeah. All right, anyways, let's get to the moon here. Get to the moon, I'll stop complaining about it, and then I can be on the moon finally. Not have to worry about that stuff. Or I'm not doing the... It's not me, it's the function block. It's supposed to be length XY. X is this, Y is that, and it calculates the distance. So as this number gets bigger, it should be... Yeah, I've done something. I've done something in here. I don't know what I've done, but I've done something. I'll take a look at it again. The other two numbers are getting smaller. Anyways, let's just get to the moon so we can explore it. Finally. Yeah. Yeah, so the RCS vehicle, I just have it on the trailer. I'm getting thrown all around because of this that hitch. So I can drag it. The trailer's just there so I can drag it recover it, whatever needs to happen. More of a convenience thing than anything else, really. Yeah, I want to come in. I want to be straight. I want to be straight to the moon. I want to have a good angle straight to the moon. And we'll worry about, I'll save this here as space just in case something happens. Just in case, we never know. Yeah, I don't know why the length XY isn't working. I don't know why that doesn't want to work. We gotta start going this way as we come around the moon. Or else we are going to overshoot in a big way. And we don't want to do that. Yeah, I can see the number expanding off of 0. But I just don't understand why it's not why it doesn't want to calculate the shrinking distance. It's like it just wants to add the two numbers together, and that's it, instead of giving me the distance between the two numbers. But even if it adds, I guess if it adds it together, it makes sense why it would be getting larger and larger and larger, because it's adding my value to the 450,000, which it shouldn't be doing. It should be subtracting my value from that. So maybe that's what I'll do instead of using the XY, length XY, I'll just subtract the value from itself and just be done with it. Wow, so far so good. I'm surprised. Let's see what kind of troubles we have trying to land with this rig here. All right. Get this one going. Yeah, like I say, the my microphone was low on the last one, so I've adjusted the levels again. It's that constantly having to constantly adjust the levels. I do listen to it afterwards before I post it, but I guess for me on the PC, I turned it up, and then I was listening to it on the TV, and I had to just crank the TV way up, and that's okay. But then like a commercial comes on, and it's just like, whoa, I gotta turn that down. Deafen yourself. All right. Where are we at? Not bad, not bad. Could come even closer to the moon. Would be the module doesn't weigh very much, so we're not burning a lot of gas. It's exciting. Now I gotta start slowing down my angular velocity here. So this will have to turn off again when it. I'm pretty sure it's doing what it needs to do. I just have to go back and recalibrate it again. You know. We'll get that done. Get that done. Because I'll have to fit the astronomy sensor on the little crap, the RCS vehicle, so we can get its rotation as well. Ooh, nice. We're really nice and close this time. Nice and close. Okay. There you go. Well, that was crap. Let's try that again. I thought we were going to have some issues. I guess this is the issue. How close was I? Not very. Not very. I should have saved it again. Like that. We got to be like that. All these issues trying to get to the moon. Yeah, that part I don't like. I don't like these suddenly exploding for no reason. I really don't like that. Could do without that part. Well, I'm no stranger to that. It happens to me with the ropes. Except instead of suddenly exploding, I'll just fly to space from wherever I am on the planet. Suddenly I'll be in space. So it could be due to two things. One, I didn't turn the brakes on. And two, that trailer hitch, wherever it is, yeah, could be that flopping around. I don't think so. Like, it looks pretty good now. You know, I mean, obviously it's, well, like I say, we'll see. I might not be able to, this whole launch might be a write-off just for that. Or it could be that, you know, when we head to the moon or to the planet and the ship is at a certain angle, it just doesn't like that and will explode or whatever stuff will happen. So it could have been something like that. Maybe the ship was at a different angle. It just didn't like. Yeah, I'm going to save this here. I was close. I was nice and close. I was getting there. All right. Yeah, now there's no connection on the truck for this vehicle, so it'll either be this or the habitat module. So I might just leave the habitat module where it's at, and I might connect this, the RCS, and then that way I can crawl across the moon if I need to with it, and that's probably what I'll do actually. And then if I need to go back to Earth for whatever reason, I can fly back to the shuttle with the RCS vehicle. What did I call it? I uploaded it, and I think I called it the Spaceship Trainer. Let's save this here. But it's neat. Like, yeah, you'll see anyways. It's really neat. It can go up off the surface, and then you press hold position, and it'll just stay there floating on the surface of the moon. It's so cool. We can take it down into these deep canyons and try and explore these deep caves. That's what I really wanted to check out, was some of the big caves. And that was partly the reason why I want to try and design like a jetpack. A small little spacewalk jetpack thingy. And then that way we just need tanks of air, and I can use a winch, and I can use the jetpacks to get down into the canyons if I need to explore. Alright, we are getting close to the moon. What are we at? Oh yeah, about halfway. Almost halfway. Save the halfway point. Ooh, 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 ooh. Did we make it? Did we make it? So hard to tell. I don't have that such steep angle with this one. Actually, I think I was facing the other way. Even so, we'll see. We'll see. Nice close trajectory. How are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we're doing really good. All right. I never know how these launches are gonna go. Always random things happen on every single launch. Random things seem to happen. There's nothing consistent about this whole process. I mean, that's probably the way it is in real life. Every time they launch, you never know what. Hopefully nothing happens, but obviously something could happen. The potential is always there. Alright, so now we need to start doing this. Come into the planet now. Or into the moon, I should say. It's not really a planet, it's a moon. I'll save it here. Seem to be having a bit more success this time around. Continue to rotate. Hopefully I'm safe to do so. Yeah, so cool. There it is. There's the crater right at the very on the top. What appears to be the top. I don't know if it is actually the top of the moon. It could be on the side for all I know. Given the way the orientation is. Getting nice and close to it now. I like that. I'm just saving often. Just I don't know. At some point here, I don't want to just randomly. I don't want to have to do all that again and again and again. I'd rather I'd rather like, you know, only have to do half or a quarter of it again and again if I can. All right. I think we're starting to slow down here. Oh yeah, we're going sideways finally. All right, so now I'm gonna try and get a broader. We're now overshooting, so I need to try and do something here. Try and do something here. Oh, there we go. I think we are into the moon. Yeah, see how high we are? We are 320 something. $320 something. So whatever that angle is, either it's appears to be our X distance. We're traveling in the direction of X. This makes absolutely no sense. You need a constant on signal for the timer, but then when the timer is finished, it emits a pulse. So you have to convert the constant on signal to a pulse to save the first value. And then it should pulse to take the second value, and then it should output the third value. So I don't know why this is a toggle button, but I went toggle to pulse. Oh, maybe I probably didn't set up the pulse properly. That's probably what it was. That's probably what it was. All right. Plenty of gas, plenty of gas, plenty of gas. It does look good. I do like the approach. It does look good. The mountains and the holes on it. There's our destination. All right, so if we switch to the moon, there we go, I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm coming, guys. Don't leave me. Still, I'm not going down, or not heading in that direction just yet. We still doing going in the direction of X. We are. Look at that. $11,000 is what I'm looking for. XY. 11,000, 11,000. So this is going to be minus 11,000, and this will be plus 11,000. And then I'll be right over that point there, and then I can descend straight down into the moon. That's the plan. So, whichever direction Z is, over there, and whichever direction X is. Oh, hey, that space station is close, actually. 23,000? It's close. I don't know if it's in space or... That's the... I don't know if it's in space or whatever. Alright, so... No, we want to do this. We want to do this. We want to do this. How close are we? 400? I wonder if I can cut it here. Yeah, let's try. Cut it here, and then I'll just drift in. I'll see if I can just drift in. We'll save it here. Space. hopefully the landing goes according to plan. As always, like every landing goes according to plan, right? So far, so good. And we'll have to reverse. Touch down like a rocket. I don't have very much success touching down like a plane just yet, so I'll try and touch down again like a rocket. Oh, it's so funny. No, I'm gonna go this way this time. I'm gonna flip this way. Oh yeah, look, it doesn't like that. That's too much. Too many G's. Oh, is it gonna start doing that already? Yeah, it's gonna start doing that already. Ay, ay, ay. I really hate that. I do. All right, so in theory, we just go straight down. Right, we just go straight down. We'll set this to 1. All right. Brakes on, and we will save here as a space. Okay. Still kind of drifting in the direction that I wanted to, so still kind of doing not too bad. Touchdown close, wouldn't really matter at this point in time. I have the RCS vehicle, so when I come back, after I'm done setting up the moon base, this is the vehicle that's going to stay with the shuttle. So that way it doesn't matter where I land, I can hop in that, fly to wherever the station is, get the vehicle and come in and recharge the shuttle. That's the theory. That's the theory. All right, we are slowly descending onto the moon. I'm excited here. I'm really excited for this. Now it's time to play. All the toys are on the moon now. It's time to play. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, cool. I was going to say, I had an okay trajectory going, and then now... Let's go this way just a little bit. Get some of that momentum. And then we want to come this way just a little bit. All right. All right. Just still slightly going forward a little bit. I know it's here, we'll come this way a little bit. No, we'll go this way. try and give myself some probably too much velocity, just a little bit of velocity there. All right, and then I'm gonna try and do this if I can. No, without burning myself would be nice. I wonder, maybe that was a little too much velocity. I guess we'll see. I kind of need to be a little more. Oh, I really, yeah. What a pain that is, because we're moving in that direction. The heat is coming towards me. Yes, I understand that. This is really, it is really annoying. Maybe I can stop my no, that's not going to end well if I continue to do that. Well, I tried. What else could I do? What else could I do? Now, if I do that one more time, I am going to... Can we do that? Oh my goodness. Still don't know what the... Alright, well... Now what am I supposed to do? I don't want to be that far away. Oh, because I... Yes. Alright, well, let's see if I can turn around here without dying. Good thing I got lots of fuel. Nope. Now I can't even navigate. Or else I'm going to die. Huh. I can touch down. If I can touch down back there. Why is that burning me? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, this game is just so frustrating. Fudge. Can I turn finally? Now where am I? Now I'm going in that direction. This is making no sense. It's making no sense. Making no sense. Alright, so let's try and... Let's try and do this. Alright. See if I can get lined up with it there. I can, kind of. And let's see if I can stop. Okay, that worked. Now we're going that way. Now we're going which way? That way? Good enough, I guess. Yeah, if I continue on this trajectory, the map will flip again. I'm actually accelerating. I'm trying to stop here. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, I think I botched this one in a big way. In a big, big way. It's like I'm getting closer to the surface, and I realize I'm getting like faster and faster. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. This is gonna be as. This should be interesting. I'm just gonna turn that on. Maybe that'll slow me down a little bit here. That's all I can think of at this point in time. But if I, if I can slow rate down, I could touch down, I don't know what slowing rate down means. Like, I am cruising. I am absolutely cruising so fast. Look at how fast we're going. I'm going to plow right into the ground, though. That I know. touch down here where it's nice. Anytime now, anytime. This would have been a really good spot to touch down, but we're gonna overshoot that. I guess it's a good day for a low orbit. And then I just died. Oh man, give me a break. Give me a break. Let's try that again, shall we? Die for no reason, blow up for no reason. Let's see what happens now. Probably got burnt is probably what happened. So the shuttle obviously is not the idealist vehicle for landing on the moon. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. I just don't know if I can build a rocket that has a return, like, you know. It was the best reusable vehicle I could have made. I don't know what else I could make that I could reuse in the same sense. A rocket I could send here, but then I'd have to leave half of it on the moon. I don't know if I could take it all the way back. All right, so we want to touch down. Let's try this again. Somewhere over there. And maybe I should have just left it alone and I probably would have landed somewhere close. But as soon as you start messing with it, there's just no end. Like, where do you know. I was hoping, best case scenario, I could have at least just crashed into the moon. Best case scenario. I suppose I could crash. I could touch down, repair it, and then I can always take off and try and do like a low... It never works out, but I could try and do like a low altitude, you know. I say it never works out because always I'll blow up or I'll take damage or whatever always happens. But, you know, the theory sounds good. The theory sounds good. It sounds solid, actually. The theory sounds real solid. I'm going to try that. I'm just going to touch down, see if I can land, and then if I can use the rocket thrusters to come up off the surface and drive, and that's just what I'm going to do. Let's see if that works. Because I can only go about, I'm not going to run 40 kilometers across the moon. No way. 2 kilometers was enough. And there were times during that I couldn't tell if I was going forwards or backwards or if I was jumping, so. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I'm going to try and land. And then I might just be able to use my landing thrusters in a way to sort of try and and go that way, get closer. I'll try something. Don't want to do that too much. It'll stop descending. That's what I'm thinking. If I can't just land gently, as I always do, just gently down, then I can take off and be like 50 or 100 above the surface of the moon, and I can just slowly, you know, slowly go forwards, right, to my destination. Maybe. Sounds pretty solid. Trying to avoid that. Yeah, look at that nice little flat little area there. Preferably not in the mountains. Yeah, we don't want to land in the mountains. And then we'll just have to figure out what do we want to explore first? Do we want to try and explore one of these deep holes they got on the surface? Or do we want to try something else? I don't know. This could be a good one. This could be a good landing. It's too bad I'm so far away from that. Oh, okay. Stop burning me already. I get it. It's hot. A good area. I mean, this is probably one of the best areas I've actually touched down on. At least it's flat. Oh, I overdid it. Oh, I overdid it, didn't I? I did, just a little bit. Just a little bit. That would have been great. Okay, but we're still doing all right. We're still doing all right. We're still doing all right. Let's see if I can angle down a little bit. Yeah, and now we just need to just gently touch down. Just gently touch down. Ooh, this is actually a... yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Let's see what happens when we touch the surface. There we go. Oh, and then of course, Well, it was looking good. It was looking good. One wing is damaged. Not really. And now I can't do anything because the controls are busted. Is that the... What is that? Oh, that must be one of the rescue missions. There must be a rover there. Oh, now we're totally destroyed. Now we're totally destroyed. We're gonna land in this cavern. In this... Oh, man. Well, I guess I made it to the surface. That's a lot of damage, though. That is a lot of damage. I don't want to repair all that damage. That's too much. The rockets, the main thrusters are okay. It looks like it's just the wings. And now it's rolling. It's going to roll and do whatever it does. So we lost some air. The wings are damaged. 24 kilometers from there. All right. All right, I'll see if I can do a limited. See how it looks. Still rolling, I'm assuming. There's so much damage. It's almost not even worth. It's almost not even worth trying to repair it. There's just so much damage on this thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is totally catastrophically destroyed in here. I went to there. I guess I left that door open. Okay. See how much of the inside is destroyed for the back. I'll take a look. If it's too much, I'll keep trying until I don't do as much damage. If it's just too much. Repairing is such a pain on this thing. Ooh. And I get 0. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, I don't even care about that right now. I just want to see this, the damage on the inside. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to accept this landing. This was pretty rough, this one. Let's see, how much of these tanks are messed up? Doesn't look like that much. Is he going to give me any... Let's see here. I can crawl in on this side over here. Oh, these still have fuel in them. That's pretty good. All right, anytime. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's do that. All right, I'm gonna have a look inside here and see what the inside is all about, if I can. If I can. If it'll let me, come on. Yeah, I cannot accept this landing. Everything inside is destroyed, so I'll have to try that. Have to try that again. Yeah. It just becomes too much to repair. When the nose is damaged and there's a little bit of damage on the wings, that alone is like 20 minutes of standing there with the welding torch. And even that's too much for me now. It's just like it's getting to be too much. So I'll just keep trying until I touch down here, nice and gentle, if I can. I think I can. It was a nice open spot there that we were heading into. So landing like an airplane. The issue is with that is that the surface of the moon is not flat. So anytime there's a little bit of a bump and you connect to it, it's going to do damage and you're going to explode. So unfortunately, that's why, unfortunately you have to come down this way, land, and then try and lean, and then try and fall over. So I've discovered that seems to be the most gentlest way of getting down onto the surface of the moon. If you come down this way, let the thrusters touch the ground, and then just let the nose gently roll over. And that seems to be like the most ideal, because there's just too much. There's too much, right? And because it doesn't give me I've got angular speed, but it doesn't give me any angular speed, I have to do it over here, and I don't know what it is because this is all broken, right? I'm surprised. Like it should. 1, 2, 3. I guess that would be 0, actually. I don't know why that's not working. Yeah. It's too bad. That's our velocity there. Very, very fast. Very, very fast. That's meters. That's how fast, like we're cruising down. We're cruising down. So I can let's see. I'll just do what I always do. Get close to the surface and full thruster everywhere. Try and slow it down. But that was partly my fault too, because I over thrustered. We were coming down nice and gentle, and I over thrustered and just gave us a little too much speed, right? I knew it. I was like, oh man, I've kicked off. And that did it. As soon as I kicked off, I probably would have landed nice and gentle, but once I kicked off, that was it, man. All right. Yeah, so I suppose I could always put the reactor in the shuttle, and then that way I wouldn't have to worry about any power issues. And I can just bring the shuttle and this vehicle here to the moon. And this vehicle doesn't even need to be on the trailer. I could just bring that. And that in itself is sufficient to explore the moon and do the rescue missions. No, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe this is going to be the one. Maybe this will be the one. This will be the one. I'll do this. Just like that. Because that'll help me go straight down. And if I can go straight down... maybe I don't want to go straight down here. Oop, 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 oop. This could be all right. There we go. Slow down now. This could be all right. Now I have to take it gentle. Now if I overcompensate, I'll screw up. Nice and gentle. It always looks like I'm going slow, and then it's just like, uh-oh, there is the surface, pow. Let's see what happens here. See what happens here. At least we're still drifting, kind of like. Good little spot. Good little spot. Let's see what happens here. That was good. That was a good little bounce. All right. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. Like, it has the power to bounce. It has the power to bounce. Just like that. You see that? It just bounces just so gently. Oh. That's pretty gentle. Okay, I'm going to turn the stabilizer off. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was too much. I bounced up. See? Whew. I'm just being gentle. Just gonna let it just kind of. Okay. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We're gentle, gentle, gentle. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Really? No, 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 no. Don't stay upside down. Oh my goodness. I just got to tip over here. Come on. It won't let me tip over. It just wants to keep rolling. Please tip over. Nah, it's just gonna stay like that. Really? See? I don't know why it's doing that. That's the anything inside the vehicle that isn't tied down. That's keeping us. Did the vehicle survive at least? Yeah, the vehicle survived. Come on, flip over, flip over, flip over, flip over, flip over, flip over. Yes, that's all it needs to do. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but whatever. I guess that's an okay. The front didn't get destroyed. The controls are still good. Just a little bit of the wings. The thrusters, looks like I lost one tank there. That's no big deal. I won't need that until we're in the atmosphere. Alright, let's do a little, okay, let me do a damage assessment on the inside. And we'll see if we can accept this landing. I hope we can. I hope. It was looking so good. Let's see, this isn't too bad. I can deal with that. That's, you know, that's not too bad. This might be an issue. Oh, how much of that is trashed? Just those tanks there? Just those bottom tanks. I think that's what was the damage last time as well. It was just those bottom tanks, and I think I was okay. I was able to repair them all. See, how does that look? Here, we'll throw one of these in there. Okay. No, no, come on. You're supposed to go in there and stay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. No, they keep flying up because it's full of air inside here, right? All right. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. That's funny. All right, we'll close this. How far do I gotta travel to get to the? Oh man, how far away is it? 15 kilometers. What did it? Let's see. The machine travels at walking speed, and it took me 15 minutes to go 2 kilometers. So, yeah. What is that? 8 kilometers in an hour. So it would take me 2 hours of game time to get here in the machine. In real time. 2 hours of driving here to get here in the machine in real time. Okay, let me see the RCS vehicle. Let's see how that does. Got a new spacesuit as well. Yeah, so I guess if I'm not so worried about the jet fuel, I probably shouldn't load it in career mode. I won't have so much jet fuel in here. If I'm just gonna lose it on the moon, then I probably should just do that, right? Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go here. This thing, okay, go forwards. It's down. Now if I release it, yeah, brakes were off. It's this thing here. This pivot, I believe, that was giving me all the issues. Alright, so if I release it, I guess I really wasn't thinking about how I was going to launch it out of the spacecraft. I just sort of put it in here and was like, yeah, that'll work. The brakes are on and it's sliding backwards. Okay, so let's see, can we go in there? Let's see here. Nice. Okay, so then what would be A and D would be well, that was easy. Maybe. Just launch it like that. Now this thing here, I could either leave it on the base, or take it off. I'm gonna disconnect it from the base, but I could. Uh-oh. I'll have to be really careful here. Of course, it doesn't want to. How did that work? It doesn't want to tip over. There we go. So this kind of got me thinking. Like, dual purpose, you know? I better check to see if the brakes are actually on it. Right? Dual purpose. Bring one of these back here that actually is connected. and it just has thrusters on it. Like, this is all the testing that needs to be done. There we go. Now the brakes are on. It's not going to go anywhere. So I could release the craft and then just have that. And then, yeah, so I just need to repair this now. I'll have to grab the recovery vehicle and bring it back here eventually, but I'm not going to do that right now. I think this is going to do it for today's video. We're on the moon finally. I know there's a bit of damage, but we're on the moon again. And now it's time to finally explore. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one where we will be exploring the moon.